All righty. Welcome everyone to this live. I'm so excited to interview my beautiful client, Catherine, who was in my business expansion membership program. And I am just so freaking excited to chat with you today, Catherine, because you have such an inspiring story. Number one, what you do is freaking life-changing. So there's that. But secondly, like something I really want to acknowledge you for is when we first started working together, you're like, Ellie, I'm ready. I'm ready. And you're like, I'm ready to freaking expand. And you were really open to doing the work. And so, being in my membership, taking a few of my courses, it's just been so incredible to see you just like expand, not only like in, going from 5 to 6 clients to having 18 appointments in 1 month, but like also just your self-expression and how much you're owning your power. So anyway, welcome to this beautiful interview, my dear. And I will let you, I will let you introduce yourself and tell people what you do.
All right. So I am Catherine, officially now Catherine McMullen, newlywed with Ellie here. And I am an IBCLC. So that is short for International Board Certified Lactation Consultant. There are about less than 35,000 of us in the world. And like Ellie was saying, yes, this work is beautiful and necessary, helping mamas on their breastfeeding journey and their lactation journey. So I basically prep them prenatally to be all ready to go when they're breastfeeding or pumping, and I help them during the breastfeeding period as well to overcome all the common obstacles and even the more difficult ones as well.
Yeah. And it like people don't realize how much you're like it's needed to actually know what you're doing, because so many women have challenges in this area. So thank you for literally doing God's work in so many amazing ways. Beautiful, love. And when you first reached out, I know we met at an in-person event, which was so much fun, in one of my Soulful Sales workshops.
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about what some of the challenges you were experiencing in the business before we started working together, where you were like, I feel like I need some support. What was, if you can put your mind and body in that space for a moment?
Yeah. So like I always knew this work is important, right? That wasn't the issue. Like, is this work necessary? I was never like in that space. I know this is necessary, but I didn't know. I've been in practice for a little under 2 years now. But when we met, it was towards the beginning of the year. And I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to sell myself, and like how you teach, sell yourself from a place of love. It's always coming from a place of love. And that's what I love about you. It's not sleazy or anything like that. And that was my challenge. I didn't know what to do. And I was comparing myself to other lactation consultants and saying, okay, do I need to look like that person and do how they do? And then it didn't feel right with me. Like none of that felt right. And I was just so lost. I'm like, I don't want to do something that doesn't feel right. And then finally, Mon, who hosted the workshop that Ellie was talking about, she invited me and said, you need to come to this. And I just felt the vibe right away with you. I was like, yep, we're going to click. And you just gave me all the guidance and confidence that I needed to move forward.
I love it so much.
Yeah.
Before we started working together, and then when we started working together, I'm like, I'm going to do an interview with Catherine at some point. She's going to freaking blow up and we're going to do this together. And here we are.
It's crazy. And like not that far into working. I mean, like 3-4 months. I don't know. Like, so that's wild. Yeah.
It's so wild.
Yeah.
So you were saying you were having some challenges in how to actually sell yourself, how to like communicate what it is that you do. Tell us a little bit more. What are some of the concrete challenges that you felt like, yeah, we're really there in your business?
That weren't there.
That were there, yeah, that you were feeling.
Yeah. So I just I was just scared. I was scared, and to post more even, um because I was like, well, there's thousands of other lactation that are posting constantly. Why do I need to post? People are not going to care to look at my page. So what am I going to post that's different? And that's where I think that was the big thing, that was I was the big obstacle I had in my heart. Yeah.
Yes.
And then you came into my life and you were like, there is no other lactation like you. And you reminded me of that. You reminded me that, hey, no, yeah, I'm special too. And people don't want to work with you just because of special credentials, right? They just want to work with you because of who you are. And that's the biggest takeaway I learned from you. And that gave me so much confidence, man, to share my story and to share who I am. And you know how I was afraid. I was so afraid to share things, even about personal life that I was going through. But the personal things are things that all of my lactation mamas are going through too. And so they relate more to me, I think. And yeah. And I get soulmate clients now.
Ooh, tell us more. Tell us getting soulmate clients.
It's amazing. Like you said, like when you share more from your heart, you're attracting the people that are like-minded like you, because we're not meant to serve every single person in the world, right? We have to remind ourselves of that. So the biggest thing I learned was, to put myself out there more of who I am so that I can attract these people and then repel the people that I'm not meant to work with. There is a difference. Like I said, when my mentor was on vacation, she sent a few referrals my way of her clients. And there's quite a difference between my soulmate clients and then the ones that are just, we don't jive well.
Yeah, totally. And a lot of people make this mistake of thinking like, I'll just work with anyone, right? But when you have that mentality of I'll just work with anyone, you're not actually in alignment with what it is that you truly want. And it sounds like through our work together and through your confidence of actually being able to put yourself out there authentically and in who you are, you were able to call in the people that you truly love working with. Is that accurate?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's huge.
Yeah.
So you moved from having fear of putting yourself out there to confidently sharing yourself, confidently sharing who you are. You went from thinking that there's a lot of people that do what you do to realizing you're the only freaking Catherine McMullen who does what you do in the way that you do it. You went from not necessarily being able to call in the people that you wanted to work with to now working with people that you absolutely adore working with. Is that accurate?
That's right. Absolutely. And this is just the perfect thing for me. This is like what I dreamed of in this practice. So yeah, it's amazing.
Oh, how long was that a dream?
I would say shortly after I started the work of breastfeeding, helping mamas with breastfeeding. So I breastfed myself in 2015, but I went back into the workforce in 2017. So I would say like 2018 is when I started dreaming about this, becoming board certified and having my own practice. Yeah. So a while.
And I just wanted to highlight that because a lot of times we think our dreams can happen immediately, and they absolutely can. And sometimes it takes some time.
Yeah.
And it took time for you to really own what it is that you wanted. You got the support, and now it's a reality, which is so incredible.
Yeah.
A lot of people have fears when it comes to investing in themselves and investing in their business, right?
Yes.
There's so many stories around that. Is this going to work? Is this, tell us a little bit about any fears that you had actually coming to say yes to working with me, and what would you, tell us a little bit about any fears that came up in investing in yourself and in your business.
Yeah, so one thing that you taught me when we first started working together was my relationship with money, which I had a big fear with money, and spending, and like you said, investing in myself. Um, I didn't trust money. I wasn't sure if I was going to have it or if it was going to come to me. So that was a fear of not having enough. I wanted to work with you, like no doubt. Um, just from the 2 hours that we worked together at Yogashala, but I was nervous about the money aspect of it. And after working with you and the meditation practices that we did, it really helped reduce my fear greatly. And I have a different relationship. I'm not fearful with money. I can trust it more now.
Ooh, tell us more about that. What shifted in being able to trust it more?
Um, so you had said a lot about how, the universe wants to provide for us. And that was like a little key for my mind. Like, okay, it's on my side. The universe is on my side. Of course it is. And like I knew that, but I really needed to hear it from you to really bring it forward and be able to realize that, yeah, the universe wants to gift me with this. This is my purpose in this world, and it's not to be done for free. I'm meant to have this full and wealthy life too. So I guess that's kind of like what shifted a little bit.
Mm,
Yeah.
beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful. Yeah. Um, and so tell us a little bit about the tangible, like what it's felt like to have 18 clients or 18, people come into your world in 1 month, really almost tripling your client base.
Yeah.
Like how does that feel? What do you feel allowed you to do that? And like, yeah, be open to doing that through our work together.
So what allowed me to have that clientele, I think, was showing up more and consistently in the social media as well. It was the consistency, showing up authentically and more, and really talking about exactly what I do and just not assuming that people know what a lactation consultant does, and really diving into exactly what I do and why I do what I do, why I'm here, and my desire to work with mothers. So yeah, things shifted quickly once I started doing that within the first month.
Yeah.
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 How did that confidence shift for you? Like what, because I really did see like you know, I mean, I've always seen you as powerful as hell.
Mm,
And there
mm,
was there was a dramatic shift in you owning your power and your confidence and being like, this is what I freaking do.
yeah.
Like what was that jump? How did that happen?
I don't know if I can put like my finger on it, but it really was having you and pouring your love into me. Yeah. And that's what you need sometimes. You need that coach to say, yes, you are special, you are powerful. The guidance that you gave me, the steps that you gave me, and how to share my story. And I just put two and two together. That's it. And I tried it. And then it was scary, but I did it. And then I tried it again. It was still scary. I did it. And then I just kept doing it. And sometimes it is still scary, but I'm just choosing to show up and just do it. And I'm not expecting perfect results. I'm losing those expectations. Like, just do it. And hopefully it's all good, and it has been.
What you said there is so key. You show up
You show
and
up.
you're like, here, I'm not necessarily expecting the results to happen immediately, but it did work.
Yeah.
And you show up again and you show up with fear. I think so
Yeah.
many people feel that once like you're showing up online and really marketing your services and selling, suddenly the fear goes away. Like, we're good. And you like are saying, actually, no, the fear is still there and I show up anyway. And
Yeah.
it's still there and I show up anyway. And I'm
Yeah.
still showing up because I'm committed to what I want to create. And I felt that from you from the very beginning.
Mm, mm. Yeah, I show up with fear every day, but that's all you got to do. All the mamas that are watching this, and not necessarily mamas, but all the soulful business clients here. Yeah, just show up, man. Even if you have fear.
Totally, because your commitment is bigger than your fear. Your commitment to
Yeah.
service, your commitment to growing your business, your commitment to creating more of an impact is bigger than the fear.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
What was the experience of working together, of being in my courses, of being coached by me? How was that for you?
It was life-changing. It was amazing. I'm gonna get emotional, so I have
Please
to
do, please do.
Yeah, it was amazing. Everything that you teach is golden. Like, I'm not just saying that. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be here without you. So, oh my God. Do people cry on these things?
Yeah.
Or am I the only one?
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Yeah, dude.
I love you, Catherine. I'm so grateful.
I love you too, girl.
I'm so grateful.
I'm grateful for you.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. What would you say to someone who's afraid to invest, but who feels like this is the right next step for them and they really want to invest in their business and work with me?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you're always going to have fear in investing with in yourself, because maybe there's this level of like, you're being selfish, or I don't know, maybe that's not the right word. But you deserve it. You deserve this kind of care that Ellie provides. And it's a care, and you're a coach, but you're also a friend. And yeah, you might have fear in the money part like I did, but just dive in. It's going to be worth it. I promise. I promise.
Anything else, Beauty, that you want to share with people? Yeah, anything else that wants to come through?
I just hope everyone, I want everyone to have the confidence that I have now, and the not completely fearlessness, but the confidence that I have now to show up and know that, you're special. There might be a million others like you, but there's no one like you doing what you're doing. So just show up authentically, share your story, and just keep pushing forward, and yeah, you'll see the results.
It was beautiful. So beautiful, lovely. Where can people find you? Where can people get in your world?
Oh yeah. So you could find me on Facebook at The Good Latch Cat, CAT, and Instagram too. Right now, my website's under construction, but you can find me there at www.thegoodlatchcat.com. And I also welcome mamas to text or call me at 315-316-2977. Yeah, you can call me, message me any day.
I love it.
Yeah.
While Catherine and I were working together, I told Kat that I had a dream of her helping me with when I eventually
I see it
had a
too.
baby.
Yes, I will be there for you.
Maybe in the next year or so to be Kat, can you help me with some breastfeeding?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, girl. See, it goes hand in hand, right?
100%.
Yeah, girl, I'm here for you.
Yeah. One more thing before we close.
Mm-hmm.
I think I helped you definitely with like the confidence, which is actually literally the biggest piece, right? Like owning what we do, owning our power, owning that we create magic in our work. Mm-hmm. But also there is some strategy involved in like actually how to market, how to sell, how to do all those things. Do you feel that you got that as well from our work together?
Yes, for sure. That guidance on how to do it and what to highlight when you're sharing. And yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Because both are important, both like the
Oh, yeah.
mindset, the emotional piece, but also like how to actually market, how to actually sell and bring in those clients consistently. So
Oh, yeah. Yes, yes. Yeah, like I said, like everything that you shared was gold.
beautiful, mama.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for who you are. I'm so excited to continue being a part of each other's worlds and continue helping you expand. You're incredible. The Good Latch Cat, that's right, right?
Yes, yeah. Yeah.
Helping you with all your breastfeeding needs and to feed your babies in beautiful, powerful ways so they can be the healthiest they can be. And yeah, thank you so much again, Kat, for your time, for your presence, and for trusting me. I appreciate you so
Aw,
much.
thank you, Ellie. I appreciate you too. I love you, girl.
Love you. Have a beautiful rest of your day, everybody. And if you're curious about working with me, send me a message. I'm here for you. There's so many ways to get in my world.
Yes.
And yeah, and I love you all.
Oh, love you, girl.
Bye.
Bye.